Hey, it's Lindsay from Buy Sell Love Durham. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of my Tuesday morning market update. It's my opportunity weekly to share with everyone in Durham region exactly what's happening with real estate. I just got back. I was away for 12 days and I was cycling down south, and I was just talking to Ryan, and I said that this morning when I was out, you would do these road rides where you'd go climb the top of the hill and it'd be nice and warm, and you'd drop down and get a little bit cool. This is typical Ontario in June. In Arizona, it would go from climbing the hill to unbelievably hot, maybe around the 40-degree mark, to dropping down to maybe like 38 degrees, and it actually felt cool, which is kind of funny. Anyways, here we are. We're at the end of June. I wanted to cover a little bit about inventory. So I think what's happening right now, and I've done a lot of reading about this, and I think the consensus is a lot of the sellers that want to sell are holding off until the prices start to come back up again. That is kind of typical when the market softens a bit like it has. So currently right now for detached homes in Oshawa, Whitby, and Clarington, we have 978 homes for sale. If I went to the end of May, we had 916. The end of April, we had 795. And the beginning of the year, we had 504. So if you look at 504 from the beginning of the year to 978, that's a huge jump. That's almost double. But when I look at where we were last year, we actually had more properties for sale last year at this time than we do right now. So really, this is pretty typical the way it builds. When sellers are holding off and they're not selling, and the attitude is we're waiting for the values to come up, which they did last year. When I look at where we are now and we compare it to last year, as we moved into the late summer, the prices started to do this and go up. So the sellers were kind of right on that one. When the sellers are saying we're holding off because the value's not there for us to sell, what they're really doing is sending a message to the buyers out there. If you're a buyer, this is a great time to buy. So let's just jump straight into the numbers. There were 229 homes come to market last month. 229 homes come to market last week, and that's down 54 from the week before. Conditionally sold, we had 92 homes leave the market sold conditional, and we had 103 homes leave the market sold firm. So in total, we had 195 houses leave the market sold, and that is down from 47 from the week before. So what we're seeing is the inventory seems to be coming online, but not as much as it has been over the past little while, but the number of sales are dropping too. But that being said, we've just had the week where the kids left school, parents are distracted, so that's typically what that does, is that softens the amount of sales because the distraction level's high. If you got any questions, I can be reached on any of my social media platforms. Have a great week, all of Durham region.